Welcome to this video tutorial from SPSSvideotutor.com. I'm Jacob Mays, and today I'm going to demonstrate how to perform and interpret a partial correlation in SPSS. In this demonstration, after controlling for social desirability, we want to explore the relationship between a person's perceived control over their internal states and total perceived stress. Social desirability is the tendency to convey oneself in a positive light on self-report scales. Perceived control of internal states is the degree to which we feel we can control our emotions, thoughts, and physical reactions. To show themselves more positively, some people inflate their positive scores and deflate their negative scores in surveys. So, we want to remove this bias from our correlation results. The first step is to go to Analyze, Correlate, and then Partial. Next, we select the two variables we want to analyze and move them into the variables box. So in this case, they are total perceived stress and total perceived control. In step 3, we click on the variable we want to control for. In this case, it's T Marlowe, which is our measure of social desirability. Step 4, we go to Options, and we make sure that Exclude Cases Pairwise is checked. And in Statistics, we make sure that Zero Order Correlations is checked. This produces a matrix of simple correlations in the output file between all variables, including the control variable. Next, click Continue, Two-tailed, Display Actual Significance Level that needs to be selected, and then click OK. You will notice that the correlation table is broken up into two sections. The top half of the table is the normal Pearson correlation matrix between all variables without controlling for the confounding variable, social desirability. That is why this is labeled None under Control Variables. Now, we see that across the top are all the variables and across the side are all the variables and their correlation coefficients. So, of course, total perceived stress has a correlation coefficient of 1, and the correlation coefficient for perceived stress and total perceived control is negative 0.582. The correlation between total social desirability is negative 0.232. So, basically, as total perceived stress increases, total perceived control scores decrease. Same thing for total social desirability. As total perceived scores increase, total social desirability decreases. Okay? Now, the bottom half of the table is the partial correlation when controlling for social desirability. Therefore, this is labeled total social desirability. The resulting partial correlation is negative 0.52. So, when we control for total social desirability, we see that the correlation is -0.52. So if we compare the two sets of correlation coefficients, we see there is only a small decrease in the strength of the correlation from -0.582 to -0.552. This suggests that the observed relationship between perceived control and perceived stress is not due to the influence of social desirability. Now you know how to perform and interpret a partial correlation in SPSS. If you have any questions, please submit them to jacob@spssvideotutor.com. This has been a video tutorial from SPSSvideotutor.com. Thank you for watching and much success with SPSS.